This is the all-new BMW 760i. It's BMW's new flagship car. Some people say they love it, some people say they hate it. I say, what color is your 760i? My name is Nikolai, and I like to film cool cars.
It kind of looks like a Hot Wheel.
If you're new here, consider subscribing because we're gonna learn a whole lot about cars and see some really cool stuff.
What do you mean it's electric?
Let's get into it. So let's talk about what's going on here. So this is BMW's biggest sedan, and we've got features in this car that we haven't seen before, and it also resembles a Rolls-Royce, meaning we see a lot of features from a Rolls-Royce as well. So one of the things that's really cool is we actually have split headlights now. This is BMW's first car to have split headlights, and a really nice option you can do is actually put in some crystals into the daytime running lights, which just really adds to the luxury appearance because what other car actually has crystals in the headlights? I think it looks really great. If I just press the button on the door, it'll open up for me, which is a super cool feature. This is coming from Rolls-Royce. We haven't had this on BMWs before. And then if I simply hit the button, I can close it again. But one cool feature I do actually want to show you. So if I stand in front of the door, if I stand, let's say right here, and I try to open it, what it's gonna actually do is open up until it gets to me. So as you can see, it's gonna come and then stop right there. So pretend I was like a wall or another car or even just a person standing there, it's only gonna open up all the way to there because it's got sensors here, and then I can simply just close it, and it has soft touch close as well. For the front bumper, we actually have a breathable grille. So what does breathable mean? Essentially, when you need more airflow into the engine, it's gonna open up to provide that airflow, but when you don't need it, it's gonna stay closed, which is super cool and efficient. And you'll also notice this rectangle here. This is a radar for your active driving assistant. And then we also have some black accents here. So it's hard to see on the black car, but you can actually see where the metallic black is of the actual paint versus the gloss black of the grille. Now for the engine in this car, it is a 4.4 liter turbo V8 making 536 horsepower with a 48 volt mild hybrid system. Now, most BMWs are coming with this mild hybrid system, but if you actually want to go fully electric, you can with the i7 model. This car actually has rear wheel steering. So what does this do? It essentially helps with tighter spaces, tighter cornering ability. So especially for parking, when you can have something like this helping you out, it's a great deal of a difference. Looking at the silhouette of this car, it is a big car. It's very reminiscent of a Rolls-Royce Ghost, and that's really the look that BMW is going for. It's a car built for executives. It is really the car to be chauffeured in. The taillights on this car are a very thin design, and I think it really does help make the car look a lot more modern. And also we have this little trim piece right here in chrome, and also the exhaust tip is in chrome, but if you get the extended Shadowline package, you can actually have both of these in black, which looks really good. But let's go and check out the interior. Moving along to the interior, door auto opens for me, and I can just press a button here and it closes. So this interior is very luxury. Obviously being the 7 Series, it's gonna be very nice in here. We've got wood trim here. We've got leather just absolutely everywhere. I mean, on the dashboard, on the steering wheel, on the center of the steering wheel, everywhere that you touch is gonna have leather. And a really cool feature with this car is we actually have this glass here. So it's on this, it's also on your trim here, but it's not just there as an aesthetic. It actually serves a function. So you have a few quick functions here, like adjusting your AC vent. You can also do defrost in the front and rear. You also have your glove box, so you can open it up from the button. And then also a really cool trick here is that when you do your hazard lights, it actually illuminates throughout the interior with the red. In the center console, all your controls are made of glass. So your iDrive wheel, your volume control, your shifter, and also the engine start stop. But I want to show you guys a really cool trick. So you can obviously control your volume right here. So turn the volume up, turn it down. But if I simply move my finger like this, it turns the volume up. And I can also do it down by going the other way. Another thing I can actually do with gesture control is I can go to the 360 camera and I can use my finger to actually move the camera around the car, which, I mean, this is crazy. I'm mind blown right now that I can just like move my finger around the car. But otherwise, it's a cool party trick, but I think I could actually see it being useful in a lot of scenarios for sure. In the instrument cluster, we have so many settings. So I have a little settings button here on the wheel, and I can do like my augmented reality view. I can just also change like assisted view, and I can change like my trip data. I mean, it's truly incredible just how many things in here. You can have your map, you can have your G meter. It's a lot. And you can also change like the way the layout looks. So I can go in here, adjust it. As you can see, it's changing with each setting. And then I can also adjust my heads up display so I can change what I want displayed on there. So I have sport view, assisted view, a lot of really cool stuff that I mean, I feel like I would need like a year or more just to like get used to all the features in this car if I actually owned it and drove it every day, because there's just that much in it. This car's meant to be chauffeured in, and there is a lot of room back here, but one of the cool features is we actually have a display back here, so we can adjust, keep on, from the back seat, we can adjust like our media radio, like change the song, the volume. We can also adjust the display, like things like brightness. We can adjust with our phone. We have different modes in here. We can adjust lighting, climate controls. It's really a lot of features back here, and you can change, like if you want more of like a relaxing mode, you can toss up all the blinds, and this is just crazy. Like you can see I mean, this is just, I'm like in shock right now with how many features you can have back here. There you have it. That was the all-new 2023 BMW 760i. Special thank you to Athens BMW for making this review possible, and this car is still for sale, so check the link in my description for their website. But other than that, if you enjoyed the video and want to see many more just like it in the future, please do make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you in the next one.